Said, look, the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world. And the verb here means to lift, carry, bear, or take up, which is translated as bearing or carrying. It's not taking away, meaning erasing or taking away or becoming responsible for the sins of the world. This word doesn't mean taking responsibility for all the sins of yours. That's not what it means. It means the traditional translation of this, though, in Pauline doctrine, is taking away. So it's sort of like the removal or eradication of sin, aligning with Pauline theology found in epistles like Romans. But the grammatical structure does not imply erasure or taking away. Now, the Passover lamb, described in Exodus 12, was not about atonement. Let's just stop there. Everyone calls Jesus a sacrificial lamb or the Passover lamb, but they're two different things, okay? The Lamb of God is the Passover lamb. They're not the same thing. They're not the same concept. But preachers and Christians get these two things conflated. Okay? The Passover lamb, described in Exodus 12, was not about atonement for other people's sins. It was about protection and deliverance, to be spared from the plague of death. The Levitical sacrificial system, detailed in Leviticus, includes sin offerings that atone for the unintentional, there's that word again, sins of the people. The garden, the death in the garden, he can't reverse death for humanity without dying and taking his life up again. Like, that's the whole thing here. That's the whole enchilada. So you have to die, which is why he says, I lay down my life for my sheep. I'm giving up my life for the sheep. The Passover lamb is about death, right? Sparing you from death. The Levitical sacrifice, it's a substitutionary atonement, but certainly not for intentional sin. So I'm not even sure what Christians are arguing and where they're getting this idea, except Paul, the Hellenized Jewish Pharisee that Jesus told us not to listen to. There's that guy. That's why.